Listen to me right now, because this moment can flip the switch in your life if you let it. Most people wake up every single day and they do the same thing they did yesterday, stuck in a loop, trapped in habits that are quietly killing their dreams. And then they wonder why nothing changes. They wonder why they're still broke, still unhappy, still living with regret. And the truth is simple. They've built a prison out of comfort, and comfort is the enemy of growth. It's the silent thief of your potential. You keep telling yourself, I'll start tomorrow. I'll chase my dream when I have more money. I'll take the leap when I feel ready. But tomorrow never comes, and readiness is an illusion, because the truth is you will never feel ready to do something that scares you. You'll never feel ready to chase something bigger than your current life. And that's why so many people die with their dreams still inside them. I need you to picture this. Imagine yourself 10 years from now, sitting in the exact same spot you're in right now, with the exact same excuses, the exact same unfulfilled potential, scrolling through your phone while life passes you by. And then imagine the pain of realizing you wasted a decade because you kept waiting for the right time. That should make your blood boil, because time is the only thing you can't buy back. Once it's gone forever. And every excuse you make is stealing time from your future. And I know you felt that frustration inside your chest, that voice whispering that you were meant for more, that you could be more, that you could do more. And I'm here to tell you that voice is right, but it doesn't matter unless you act on it. You've got to stop letting fear make decisions for you, because fear is a liar. It tells you that failure will destroy you, but failure is actually your greatest teacher. Fear tells you that people will laugh at you, but people are already judging you for staying the same. Fear tells you that you don't have what it takes, but the truth is you'll never know until you try. And here's the harsh reality. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to drag you out of bed. No one is going to fight for your dream more than you. If you want a different life, you've got to get up and fight for it yourself. Stop playing small. Stop waiting for permission. Stop settling for average when greatness is inside of you. Every day you waste is another day you could have been building, growing, becoming the person you were meant to be. And if you're sitting there thinking, but I'm too far behind, I've wasted too much time, I've already failed too much, let me tell you something. The best time to start was yesterday, but the second best time is right now. And you've got breath in your lungs, which means your story isn't over. And you've still got time to rewrite your ending. But you've got to decide right now that excuses are done, comfort is done, fear is done. You're going to rise up and fight for the life you deserve. You think you have time, but you don't. That clock is ticking every second you sit there doubting yourself. Every moment you waste is gone forever, and you can't get it back. And the truth is, the graveyard is the richest place on earth. It's filled with unwritten books, unstarted businesses, unspoken ideas, and unlived dreams, all buried with people who thought they had more time, who thought they could start later, who thought life would wait for them. But life doesn't wait. It keeps moving, and the only question is, are you moving with it or are you falling behind? And let me tell you something that might sting. Someone out there is living the dream you wanted, not because they're smarter than you, not because they're more talented than you, but because they had the guts to start while you were making excuses. They didn't wait until they felt ready. They didn't wait for the stars to align. They didn't wait for someone to hand them permission. They just started, messy, scared, uncertain, but they started. And now, while you're still thinking about it, they're already living it. So let me ask you, how much longer are you going to keep watching other people win the life you know you could have had? How much longer are you going to let procrastination steal your future? You've got to wake up and realize that every second you waste is a second closer to regret. And regret, that's the heaviest weight you'll ever carry. It'll haunt you at night. It'll whisper in your ear when you're alone. It'll eat you alive because you'll know deep down that you could have been so much more. But here's the good news. You can flip it. You can take that regret, that frustration, that anger, and turn it into fuel. Use it to light a fire so hot inside you that nothing can put it out. Use it to remind yourself that you refuse to live the rest of your life wondering what could have been. And don't get it twisted. It won't be easy, it won't be fast, it won't be pretty. You will fail, you will fall, you will doubt yourself. But guess what? That's part of the process. Every scar becomes proof you fought for something bigger. Every failure becomes a stepping stone to success. Every setback becomes the setup for the comeback. You've got to train yourself to see pain differently. Pain isn't punishment, it's preparation. Pain shapes you, builds you, sharpens you, turns you into the kind of person who can handle the weight of greatness. Most people run from pain, but champions run toward it, because they know the fastest way to grow is through the fire. You've got to stop avoiding the hard road and start embracing it, because the hard road is the only road that leads to greatness. So stop asking, what if I fail? And start asking, what if I never try? Stop asking, what if people laugh at me? And start asking, what if they're inspired by me? Stop asking, what if I'm not ready? And start telling yourself, I'll get ready on the way. Because that's the truth, you'll never be ready before, but you'll always become ready after you start. Do you understand what's really at stake here? It's not just about making money, or getting fit, or chasing clout. It's about your life. It's about who you become. Every choice you make is either pushing you closer to the person you were meant to be, or pulling you deeper into the version of yourself you swore you'd never be. And too many of you are living as shadows of yourselves, half awake, half alive, scrolling, watching, waiting. You say, one day. You say, someday. But I'm telling you the truth, someday is a myth. There's no calendar with someday written on it. There's no magical date when the fear disappears and the path gets easy. There's only today. There's only now. And what you do right now decides who you'll be tomorrow. And I know what you're thinking, but William, I'm scared. What if I mess it up? What if I fail? Let me tell you something. You're already failing if you're not even trying. You're already losing if you're letting fear keep you frozen. You think playing it safe will protect you, but all it does is guarantee you'll stay stuck. Playing it safe is the most dangerous thing you can do, because it gives you the illusion of security while quietly robbing you of your dreams. Think about this. A lion doesn't wait until it's certain it will catch the prey. It charges. It leaps. It takes the risk because the risk is the only path to survival. That's the mindset you need. You've got to hunt your dreams like your life depends on it, because it does. Your future depends on whether you take the shot or not. And if you miss, you reload, you try again. You don't stop until you get it. The difference between the people who make it and the people who don't isn't luck, it isn't talent, it isn't money, it's grit. It's the ability to keep moving when everything inside you says stop. It's the decision to get up one more time than you fall down. It's refusing to let failure define you. That's it. That's the secret. The greats aren't special, they're just relentless. And you've got that same power inside you. You might not feel it right now, but it's there. It's been there since the day you were born. That fire in your chest, that voice in your head that whispers, you're meant for more, that's real. That's not your imagination. That's your potential screaming at you to wake up. But potential means nothing if you don't act on it. Nobody cares what you could have done. Nobody gets remembered for what they almost did. History remembers the people who showed up, who fought, who bled, who risked it all. So the question is, are you going to let fear win, or are you going to step up and fight for your future? Because one day, the excuses will run out, and you'll either be standing in the life you built, or staring at the life you lost. And only you get to decide which one it's going to be. Here's the raw truth. Every single person you admire once stood exactly where you are right now, at the crossroads of fear and action. They didn't know if they'd succeed. They didn't know if people would believe in them. They didn't know if they had what it took, but they chose to move anyway. That's the difference. That's why they became the story, and that's why most people stay the audience. The audience watches, claps, critiques, scrolls, but the story makers, they act. And life only rewards the ones who act. Think about how many dreams have died because someone listened to fear. Think about how many brilliant ideas never saw the light of day because somebody was too scared to start. And now think about you. Are you going to let your own fear become a graveyard for your dreams? Or are you going to be the one who breaks the cycle, the one who refuses to let excuses run the show? Because make no mistake, the biggest war you'll ever fight isn't out there, it's in here in your mind. Your mind will whisper every reason to stop, every reason to quit, every reason to wait. But your heart knows. Your heart knows you're built for more, and if you don't listen to it, you'll spend the rest of your life haunted by what if. And let me tell you something, greatness isn't loud at first. It starts in silence. It starts in the moments nobody sees, when you're grinding alone, when you're pushing through the pain, when you're building brick by brick in the dark. That's where legends are born. Not on the stage, not under the lights, but in the struggle, in the discipline, in the sacrifice nobody applauds. And then one day, the world looks up and calls it overnight success. But you and I know the truth. It's years of unseen work finally breaking through. So stop waiting for the applause. Stop waiting for validation. Stop waiting for someone to pat you on the back and tell you, now's your time. Your time is when you decide it is. Your time starts when you stop hesitating and start creating. And yes, people will doubt you. People will talk about you. People will laugh. But let them laugh now, because one day those same voices will say, I always knew you'd make it. That's the irony. The ones who doubt you today will claim you tomorrow. The only question is, will you have the guts to endure the storm long enough to see the sun? Because storms don't last forever. Pain doesn't last forever. Struggle doesn't last forever. But quitting does. Quitting lasts a lifetime. And I refuse to let you carry that weight. I refuse to let you bury your dream before it's even born. You've got a fight in you, and it's time to let it out. And now we arrive at the final truth. Your journey is not just about your goals, it's about who you become along the way. Every late night you stay disciplined. Every morning you rise when the world still sleeps. Every moment you push through fear and doubt. You're building a version of yourself that cannot be broken. That's the reward. The money, the success, the recognition, those are side effects. The real prize is strength, resilience, and the power to inspire others. And let me remind you of this. The world is watching. There's a young kid out there who feels like giving up, but when they see you keep going, they'll decide to keep going too. You don't just carry your dreams, you carry hope for someone else. That's how powerful you are. That's why your fight matters. And as William H. Carter, let me look you in the eye and say this. Don't you dare quit now. You've already come too far. You've survived too much. You've proven to yourself that you are stronger than fear, stronger than failure, stronger than every obstacle that tried to bury you. Now finish what you started. Rise, step forward, and claim the life that belongs to you. The world is waiting. Your future is waiting. So stand tall, breathe deep, and move forward with fire in your soul, because you are unstoppable. You are unshakable. And this is only the beginning of your story. Let's go.